I only need to convince one, and if I can do that, the rest will come. And maybe I was mistaken, but I thought you were my driver.
Don't be sassy. So he does. He convinces Jack, and then Jack convinces everybody else. What the hell are you doing there?
Hey, Susie, am I talking to a dude in a wheelchair right now?
Yep.
Whoa,
Now
dude.
he's freaked out.
What are you doing here? I need you to come back to the island with me.
Wait, what?
And not just you, but everybody who left.
And Jack and Kate.
Everybody.
Dude, be cool. Don't look. But we're being watched.
He just turns. Ah!
Oh, don't worry. He's with me.
What?
He's just driving me around. He's okay.
That dude is far from okay. When I first got locked up in here, he showed up claiming that he worked for Oceanic Air. He's evil. You should not be trusting that guy.
Please, just listen to me.
No, I'm not listening to you.
Hugo, please, listen.
Hey, I want to go back in.
It's okay.
I want to go back in.
Listen.
No, I'm not going anywhere.
Just go to Jack. Just stop messing with everybody else. Oh,
That's 3 visits now.
yes.
You may want to step up your game, Mr. Locke, or we're all in serious trouble.
We know. God help us all.
What exactly is it that you do for Mr. Widmore, Matthew?
You ready to talk about it now, huh?
I'd like to know.
John, you're not really going to pretend you don't remember that I was an orderly in the hospital right after your
I
accident?
do.
That I was the one who told you to go on your walkabout? The same walkabout that put you on the plane that crashed on that island?
No. I remember.
I help people get to where they need to get to, John. That's what I do for Mr. Widmore.
I don't think you understand.
No, you made yourself perfectly clear. Everyone on the island is gonna die if I don't go back. And the answer is no.
Why? Don't you care about them?
I think about how desperate you were to stay on that island. It was all because you didn't love anybody.
He loved Helen.
That's not true.
Yeah.
I loved someone. It just didn't work out.
Why not, John?
I was angry. I was obsessed.
Look how far you've come.
Saeed was in the middle of nowhere, but you can't find Helen because she moved?
Oh, she
Your job is to get people to where they need to get to. Well, I need to get to her.
she did. She is dead.
What happened to her?
I didn't want to be right about that.
She died of a brain aneurysm.
Ooh.
I'm very sorry, Mr. Locke. Helen is where she's supposed to be. Sad as it is, her path led here. And your path, no matter what you did or what you do, your path leads back to the island. Choice.
What, you think I want to die? How is that? How could you possibly think that's a choice?
Hey, I'm just a driver.
What the hell? Who the hell? You can't drive. Who killed him? Hell! Oh! God! Oh my gosh! He hasn't visited,
What are you doing here?
Jack yet.
They want to stop me. They don't want me to get back because I'm important.
It's probably Benjamin. Because he was in New
I
York.
never stop to think that these delusions that you're special aren't real. That maybe there's nothing important about you at all. Maybe you are just a lonely old man that crashed on an island. That's it.
Your father says hello.
What?
A man. The man who told me to move the island. The man who told me how to bring you all back. He said to tell his son hello. It couldn't have been Saeed's father, and it wasn't Hurley's. That leaves you. He said his name was Christian.
My father is dead.
Jack, please, you have to come back. You're the only one who can convince the rest of them. You have to help me. You're supposed to help me.
John, it's over. It's done. We left, and we were never important. So you leave me alone. And you leave the rest of them alone.
This is why he writes the note. And he commits suicide. I just want to say, ladies and gentlemen, even if your life is shit, you never do something like this. This is what not to do, because when you won't be taken to a magical island where you'll come back to life. I'm just saying. This is creepy. This is a TV show, ladies and gentlemen. Don't do this in real life. I'm going to put a thing across the bottom. Do not attempt at home. Oh, hell.
John? John?
John, what are you doing? Wait, please. John, stop.
What are you doing here?
John, just calm down.
What do you want from me?
Please, let me help.
Answer the question!
I'm trying to protect you.
Protect me. You shot him. You killed Abaddon.
Yes. Yes, I did. But it was only a matter of time before he tried to kill you. I was just trying to get to you. But you drove off and crashed.
Why would...
He was working for Charles Widmore. He's extremely dangerous.
No!
Yes.
Widmore came to me. He saved me.
No, Johnny used you. He waited till you showed up so that you could help him get to the island. Charles Widmore is the reason I moved the island.
He obviously still does it.
You can't.
He's gonna do it.
If anything happens to you, John, you have no idea how important you are.
He's tired of hearing that.
There is no helping me. I couldn't get any of them. I couldn't get a single one of them to come back with me. I can't lead anyone.
Jack booked a ticket.
What?
A plane ticket from Los Angeles to Sydney tonight. Eloise Hawking. You sure?
Yeah, why? Do you know her?
Yes, John. I know her.
He didn't commit. He murdered him. Are you kidding me? So he strangled him to death. He stopped him. And what made him stop? Oh, now he stages it that way. Oh, I hate you. I really do. Ah, that's how he got Jen's ring. He said John Locke gave it to me. He did not.
I'll miss you, John. I really will.
So he didn't think he'd come back to life. I thought maybe he knew. I'll miss you, John, I really will. Oh, I can't wait for him to see him again. That bastard.
On the plane, I was sitting across the aisle from that really big guy with curly hair.
Mm-hmm.
When the plane started shaking, really shaking, there was a big noise and a bright light. And this really big guy with curly hair was gone, man. I mean, literally gone. And it wasn't only him. Some of us saw it happen to other people, too. So, Mr. John Locke,
He's like, they
do you have an idea about what happened?
I think I might know how I came to be here.
Benjamin?
You know him?
Yeah,
Strangle him to death!
he's the man who killed me.
Yes! John's not going to forget that. Okay, so the committing suicide part was partially true. It's because what they heard. But he was contemplating doing it because he'd lost everything. Nobody was listening to him. I figured it was Benjamin that had shot the orderly. But he's feeding John this stuff again about, I had to kill him because he was going to kill you. He works for Mr. Widmore. John knows that. And I don't trust Mr. Widmore either. But I don't trust Benjamin. So it's like, you've got two bowls of shit. Which one do you want? So, I don't know who's telling the truth. They both lie. They both love to lie. But I do know, well, I think I do. I'll sound more confident. I do know that Benjamin is not going to be expecting John Locke to be alive. Is he? Now that I've said it confidently. Let me think about that for a minute. I've drank all my stuff. He did insist that John Locke in the coffin come back to the island as well. He did insist. So did he think maybe he'd come back to life? Now I don't know. God, I wish I hadn't sounded confident a minute ago. Because on the one hand, okay, he'll bring him back to life. He can do his destiny. He can lead the people, whatever. Benjamin's not supposed to be returning to the island. He moved it. Well, now so is John. Oh, damn it. Anyway, so he's going to wake up and see that John is alive and be like, oh, okay, good. I had to kill you because then that would make other people come to the island. And now here you are and I knew you'd be brought back to life. He could say that. But when he walked out of that room after cleaning everything down, after strangling John and then making it look like he hung himself and was walking out of there, he's like, I will miss you, John. I really will. I mean, he was saying goodbye. I thought he was going to say something clever like, I'll see you when the time is right on the island. Your destiny is not finished. You know, something stupid. But he was saying goodbye. So I don't think at that moment he expected that. But then why would he insist John be on the plane? How many episodes am I in now? 7? I'm almost halfway through. And I just want to pull all my hair out. That'd be nice. This whole episode was basically how we saw Jeremy Bentham visiting everybody. Except Son. He didn't visit Son. Okay. We're kind of working backwards a little bit. Like we're seeing the end of something and then we're working back. I don't want to do this the whole season. I don't want to start somewhere and then go back 5 days and then do something and then we're back 16 years and remember? I still need to know what's going on with Jen and our people that he's holding up at gunpoint. Son and Frank weren't on the island when and they found John. We know the other ones are in the lake, obviously, with Jen. So it had to have been Son that went off with Frank, because she's trying to find Jen. This is weird. So good and so weird. Woo! Yeah, it's time for a nap after that. Definitely time for a nap. Thank y'all for watching this with me, as always. Until the next video and the next time. Bye.